Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to some Mindset Mondays. Just give it a minute to let things settle in. I'm Karen Slack. I'm your guest host for today. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining. Hello, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm Karen Slack. I'm your guest host for today. I'm so excited to be here. I want to say thank you to April and Cynthia for having me on today. They are taking a day of much needed get away from it all. I think it's important for us all to step away from life a little bit and reconnect with ourselves. It's so balancing for our energy and for our mind and our body and our soul. And so because they were doing that, they asked me to join you today to offer you a little intuitive guided meditation and to introduce myself. So I'm very excited to be here. Thank you for joining. So I'm Karen Slack, for those that don't know me. Let me know, I got some music playing in the background. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. I'm Karen Slack, for those who don't know me. I am an intuitive empath who's worked in the salon industry for over 20 years. And I've been able to help people connect with their unique beauty on the outside through my salon services. And by connecting to my intuition and my empath nature and my love for figuring out the energies around us and within us, I've been able to help people connect with that beautiful self. Perfect. Thank you. With that beauty that we have that's within us, that unique beauty that's within us. So I do that through the salon services, but I also do that through a variety of other services. I do it through intuitive readings, guided meditations, energy work and Reiki, as well as I am starting to launch a line of unique jewelry, which is jewelry with meaning, and each piece reminds us of certain things. It's kind of like a wearable affirmation. When we put it on, it can remind us that, you know what, today I want to welcome this kind of energy into my life. So, for instance, my earrings today, I know you probably can't see them, they're reminding me that I'm in alignment with my love, truth, and light within my life. So, that's a little bit about me. I am excited to bring you a little guided intuitive meditation. And we're going to be working with my color card deck that I have. It's from Ina Segal. Each color, it's kind of got cool colors and insight. And I've worked with this deck since, I don't know, I think it was the first deck I got back in 2012. I've worked it with myself, with clients. And each color brings a different energy and a different symbolism. So what I would love to do for our meditation today is I'd love to pick a card from our deck and share with you what I feel like the energy of that color offers us. And then we'll work through a little guided meditation. And then when we're done, we can discuss what we experienced, what I felt intuitively, what you experienced if you'd like to share, and kind of reset our energy and reset our minds on this Monday. That kind of goes well with the idea of the Mindset Mondays. So, yes, absolutely. How's everybody doing today? Are you enjoying it? Is there nice weather where you are? It's beautiful where I am. And if you are new to this channel and you're new to Courageous in Creation, April and Cynthia are doing some amazing things with their Mindset Monday episodes every week, as well as the workshops that they're providing. So I'm grateful that they came into my life and that I connected with them. Overcast. Oh, hi April, thanks for joining. Jealous of the beautiful weather. I know, it's so crazy all over the place. The weather is everywhere. I guess with the energies of 2020, it's just everywhere. But I'm grateful for April and Cynthia and the light that they bring to the world through their episodes every Monday and the workshops they do. I met April first and then met Cynthia through April. And again, just thank you for letting me be here. So I was sharing with everybody a little bit, April, what we're going to do with our meditation today. Anybody have any questions before we move into, yeah, yes, absolutely. I feel like she's putting us all in a little bit of a timeout, that Mother Nature. I'm a little bit afraid of what winter means for us upstate New York individuals, but we're going to put our positive thoughts out there and wish for the best. Alrighty, so before we get into our meditation, does anybody have any questions or thoughts or comments? Has anybody meditated before? I would love to invite you within this meditation to just allow yourself to sit and experience it. Let yourself be open to whatever it is you're meant to experience in this meditation. It doesn't have to be a certain way. It doesn't have to go a certain way. Recognize what you feel, recognize what you think, what you see, and recognize your physical sensations, what you feel through your body and what you hear around you. Just allow yourself to witness this experience within yourself. Alrighty, and I'm really glad that I get to see comments. I did a live the other day and I couldn't see any comments. I'm like, oh no. Okay, so we're going to start off and pull a card. Usually if you were to come in and sit down and do a one-on-one reading, we do a little meditation first to calm our energy, and then we'd spread out the cards and I would have you choose the card. But for this scenario, I'll choose the color and we'll talk about what it means. Okay, one last shuffle because, we shuffle a lot. Alrighty, so we're going to spread them right out. We're going to go in and underneath. I always feel like when I'm choosing the cards in and underneath, I feel like it reminds us to welcome the insight that's kind of hidden inside the details. We're aware of the insight that sits on the top of our life experiences and what we read, what we see, what we feel. But there's also insight that's hidden in and underneath. And I always feel like when we're choosing the cards that are in and underneath, it's reminding us to do that. So just a little note. Okay. So our card today is purple. Developmental clarity. I love this color. So first off, I'm excited that this is a color we're meditating on today. The purple connects us to, if you follow the chakras at all, it connects us to our crown chakra, which kind of happens up here. And it connects us to a higher awareness. It connects us to a higher insight. So this color encourages us to bring in and welcome in and be open to what that higher insight might bring us. Be open to that higher thought. And a lot of times we have to take some time to step out of our day-to-day process to process all of the extra that's in our mind. If you're like me, there's a lot that goes on in our mind. And as April so beautifully quotes it, the ladies in the attic, they have a lot of conversation someday and they're very loud. And a great way to develop that mental clarity is to welcome a little bit of meditation into your life. And however that meditation works for you. If you enjoy guided meditation, that's great. If you enjoy, there's so many different kinds, explore them all. And some people prefer walking in nature, like a physical meditation. That's a great way to just unfold what's in your mind and welcome in that mental clarity. So I feel like this purple color really helps us and encourages us to create that space where we can unload the chaos in our mind and we can find that insight that waits. We talked about that insight that's in and underneath. You're headed out to walk now. Fantastic. Thank you. Yes, there's actually, you can't see him, but there's an elephant underneath. You knew it was going to be purple. See, April? Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed your walk. Sorry, I get lost in the comments. So I love this purple color. And the fact that in the beginning, that it was hidden underneath, it reminds us to welcome in that insight that's hidden underneath. And that sometimes we have to take a breath. We have to sit back and we have to let out the clutter in our mind to find that insight. And I feel like this purple color offers us that. And there's a beautiful balance to purple. And if any of you work with color, Oh, yay! I love that we are walking with you. That's perfect. If any of you work with color in a salon or other places, you understand that purple has a balance of blue and red. So it has that warm and cool, cool and warm. So I love that purple is like the vivid neutral of colors because it has a little bit of warm, it has a little bit of cool, and it reminds us of that we can find balance within that clarity. There's a little bit of heated energy, there's a little bit of calm, cool energy, and we can find that balance within by embracing all sides of ourselves and by welcoming that insight. So now that we've talked about that a little bit, let's move on to our meditation. If everybody's ready, we'll have you take a moment to, if you're able to comfortably and safely, I would love for you to take a moment to get comfortable, close your eyes, and just allow yourself to settle into the space around you. Take a moment to take a nice, deep cleansing breath. And I want you to just witness the area in which you've chosen to meditate today. If you're sitting comfortably, take a moment to recognize the chair in which you sit in or the bed that you lay on. If you're out walking, take a moment to recognize the environment that you're walking in today. Recognize the smells. Recognize the sensations on your skin. Trust that any distractions that pop up in this meditation will just fall away, and you can refocus on the meditation at any time you need. And we're going to take one more deep cleansing breath, inhaling for as long as you can, and exhaling for as long as you can. And I want you to focus on your legs and your feet. I want you to be aware of how they feel. Be aware of your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs. Take a moment to recognize any tension or tightness. And then with a nice, calm, smooth breath that feels natural and comfortable, I want you to give permission for this area of your body to relax. Let the smooth rhythm, the smooth flow of your breath give you permission to relax your legs, to relax your knees, and to release any tension, stress, or tightness that you're holding in that area. And as you release this tension, notice how your breath settles and calms even more. Giving you permission to settle into this meditation. Then we're going to move our awareness up just a little bit more on our body and be aware of our lower abdomen, of our lower back. Be aware of your hips, all of the organs that happen in the lower part of your body. Take a moment to recognize any tightness or stress or tension you're feeling in those areas. And then I want you to, with your nice calming breath, give that area of your body permission to relax. Allow yourself to release this tension and stress and welcome calm, balanced energy. Allow your breath to move smoothly and naturally as you release this tension and embrace the calm. Then we're going to move our awareness up a little bit more to our upper body, to our chest, to our upper back, our shoulders, our arms, and all of the organs that happen within this upper part of our body. And I'm going to have you become aware of the tension and the stress that you're holding in this area of your body. Maybe you're carrying some extra weight on your shoulders. Maybe the upper part of your back is a little tight. And with your calm breath, I want you to give permission for this area of your body to relax. To release the tension within this area of your body and let it wash away. Welcoming that calming energy even further through your physical self. Then we're going to move up to our neck and our head. Where our shoulders connect to our neck, to the nape of our neck, to our throat, Take a moment to recognize these areas within the top of your body. Recognize where you're holding your tension. Recognize your forehead, your eyes, your ears, the top of your head or your scalp. And then take a moment to recognize your mind and where your thoughts are and any tension you're holding in that area. And then I want you, with your nice, calm breath, to give it permission to relax. To give permission in this area of your body to release any tension or stress, any tightness, any anxiety. And just let it go. Allowing that final permission to relax your entire body, from your mind all the way down to your feet. And as we sit more calm and centered, I want you to imagine that this color purple, imagine that this purple color washes down over you, washing over your body and through your body, surrounding you with this purple energy. And I want you to imagine how it would feel. How would it move? What would it smell like? Where would it go within your body, within your mind? Are there any thoughts that it moves while it washes through you? What comes to mind as you experience this purple color? Allow yourself to bask in this bubble of purple energy that surrounds you. Let the healing, balancing, insightful energy of purple flow through your body, through your mind, and through your soul. What does this purple color mean for you as it flows around you? And as we start to move out of our meditation today, I'm going to have you finish off by taking a nice, deep cleansing breath. And as you inhale, I want you to imagine that you're collecting this purple color within you. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that it's washing over you, washing into the ground, anchoring its energy and your energy back into the space, back into the earth, back to where we started this meditation today. And if you need to take another deep breath, feel free to finish off with one last one. And I welcome you to open up your eyes, move your legs around a little bit, wiggle your fingers. Bring yourself back to where we started this meditation today. I love meditating on colors. And I would love for you, normally, if we are in a group setting, doing a Zoom meditation, I might take a few minutes to welcome you to journal a few thoughts. Journaling after meditation can be a really powerful tool, especially when we're working with the purple energy, because it can help us write down the insights that we've uncovered during our meditation. It's like the meditation is our energy work, and the journaling is how we communicate that work into our mind. Does that make sense? How we filter and make sense of that. So I encourage you to journal after your meditations if that's something that you do. If you don't like to write or your hands cramp when you write, you can also do a voice memo. I do voice memos all the time because my thoughts move a lot faster than my hand can. So you have that when you're working with meditation in private as well. I would love to have you guys share in the comments below what you experienced during the meditation. Amazing. Feeling very grounded and light, unattachment, and full of unconditional love. It's funny. There's a few things that I think are meant for you in this April. Obviously, they're meant for the whole group. And that's the beauty of group meditations, is that yes, there may be a few messages that feel like they're pinpointed to one person in particular, but if you're ever at a group event, whether it's a meditation, a group reading, whatever it is, you're meant to be there for a reason. You're meant to hear whatever is said. So if it doesn't resonate with you specifically in the details, it doesn't mean that you're not meant to hear that. So listen to all of it. But I do feel like there's a few things for you, April, or that you inspired a few messages. Unattachment. I love the unattachment. That is such a hard thing, but so powerful. I know there's no wrong place to meditate, but I know many people prefer different settings. What is your preferred setting for meditation? This is a great question. Thank you for asking. You're right. There is no wrong place to meditate. There can be a place that's more uncomfortable for people to meditate. What is your preferred setting for meditation? For me, in the very beginning, when I first started meditating, I needed a quiet space that I felt safe. Because when I would meditate, when I first started my meditation journey and first started connecting to my energetic self, I personally felt raw and vulnerable because I was giving myself permission to get into the depths of myself and expose myself to parts of me that I didn't even recognize were there. So I needed a space where I felt safe, and I would use affirmations to affirm that that space was safe. So for me, that looked like I am protected and guided through this meditation. All that does not support my highest good is not allowed around me at this time. So I feel for a lot of people that are just starting meditation, having a space that you can meditate and do so calmly and comfortably and feel safe in is very important. As well as when you continue to meditate, as you move forward with meditation, I actually enjoy meditating in a busy spot sometimes now. I enjoy, if I'm in my living room and my family's chaotic around me, it is not the same meditation as what I can have in a nice quiet space. However, I feel like it helps me filter and focus my energy amongst the chaos. I think if you're able to meditate outdoors You're able to be by moving water. You're able to sit by a tree. If you're able to meditate in the mountains, then being able to meditate in nature is a very powerful thing. So I encourage you to try that out as well. As well as if you're not able to do that and you're looking to set up a meditation practice into your life, I encourage you to do so by creating a meditation space. If you have a corner in your home or room even, and you can fill it with what celebrates you. You can put cushions out, you can put candles, crystals, crosses, angels, whatever it is that represents positive, loving energy, and welcome that into your space. Okay, I gotta catch up on some thoughts here, if that helps. I look down as you say purple, and I have a blue leash in my left hand and a red leash in my right hand. I am walking, and you asked me to think of what the color purple means to me. I think royalty, yes, and fragile at that moment, and becomes nose to nose with me. And am I reading it? Very cool. That is very cool. Yes, purple can definitely connect to the royalty. I feel like it connects to that royal energy within us all, and it allows us to celebrate our royalty. It allows us and welcomes us to celebrate that. And I love that. At that moment, a bee. Oh, bees are very creative. Bees are very energetic and intuitive. They have an understanding about how to work their life, probably more so than other creatures, and they create beautiful homes. They have a sense of community and connection, and they have a sense of strength and self-preservation, is my impression of bee energy. So the fact that they came in with you and hung around, I would feel like they are welcoming that energy into your life. That is really cool. Thank you. Oh, hang on. I didn't want to do that. And I love that you have a blue leash and a red leash. That is just really kind of perfect because it's balance of the blue and the red is the purple. I love taking my shoes off and grounding myself. Yes, just thinking in the colder months when I'm not able to. You know, a good way to experience and bring that energy into the colder months is you can actually, I don't think it's uploaded on my Etsy page, but if you create a meditation that you can do, or if you were able to find a meditation or have somebody create one for you that you could do on a regular basis when you're standing in nature. So you pull that meditation out, you do it when you're standing, your feet are in the ground. And the months that you're not able to, you can still do that meditation inside, and you have a little bit of that energetic memory of when you were outside, so you welcome some of that into your life. So when we have meditations or music, or even if you have a grounding music that you listen to, and you just stand outside, listen to that grounding music, and stand on the earth barefoot, when you are inside in the winter months, when you can't be outside, you can listen to that same song and maybe have a little bit of that muscle memory of remembering how it felt to be in the ground, and remembering the dirt on your feet and the cool energy that came up through your feet. So I love to do meditation in areas like that, so that when I can't be in areas like that, I can remember that. And I feel like meditation is a great way to do that. Thank you. So I would love, well, we still have a few minutes. I would love to share some of the insight that I felt through that meditation. And I would love still to continue to hear in the comments below what you experienced and what you enjoyed about the meditation. One of the very first things I felt with this meditation was the color pink. Like as soon as we started, I was completely aware of that pink and that self-love. Pink represents self-love to me. And in order to reach that true insight that that purple energy offers us, we have to allow a little self-love. We have to allow a little bit of space to step back from the chaos of the world and welcome in some calmness to grab that insight that is available around us. And I feel like part of that is celebrating that April and Cynthia took that time and are taking that time to do that. And they are helping us understand how important that is. So I feel like that pink color is a little bit of a nod to you, April. Thank you very much. And Cynthia. But when you start to see pink, allow it, like if you see pink a lot and you feel like you're super aware of pink, take a moment to ask yourself, is this celebrating the self-love that that I have welcomed in, or is it encouraging me to welcome more self-love in? Well, thank you for joining. I am so excited to have everybody here. I love this stuff. Like, I get right in it. Another color that popped into my mind, and I've burned all my lavender today, so I can't burn anymore, is the color lavender. And the lavender is like a calm version of purple. And I felt like it offers us balance and calmness. And it was reminding us that to reach that true insight that that purple color offers us, we have to welcome a little bit of calm, balanced energy. And I felt like that's why it was so important in this meditation to calm our body first before we welcomed that purple color in, because then we could truly benefit from the feel of that purple color, and we could truly benefit from the energy and what the energy of that purple color offered us. So I feel like those were two colors that accented that purple well and helped us understand how to better connect with that purple energy. I was aware, I had the image of roses, and the roses were blooming, and I felt like they represented blooming love. And I felt like it was a nod to somebody in particular. That is really cool that a guy with a purple motorcycle passed you. What are the chances in that? So the rose blooming, I felt like it represented blooming love. And I felt like it was almost like somebody was tipping their hat at somebody that was going to watch this, saying, you're doing what you need to do to allow love to bloom within your life. And it was celebrating the current circumstances. I don't know who specifically, but we'll just put it out there. And then I had the notion of a grandmother. It's almost like a grandmother sitting down and having tea with your grandmother. And it was like the image of somebody sitting down and having tea with their grandmother, and the ancient insight that time with grandma would offer was invaluable. And it felt like the purple color represented that for some of us. The availability to sit down and welcome in that ancient insight in ways that we don't do on a regular basis. And I loved the notion, like the image was like you could see the flowers on the cup were a little bit lavender, and the teacups and the grandmother energy was nice and calm and centering. It was really cool. So the lavender and the energy of sitting down with grandma and the energy of the meditation as a whole welcomed us to sort out the chaos, to find the insight underneath the chaos. And at one point in time, and this was the part that I had to laugh, I felt like was for April. The ladies in the attic were drinking lavender tea. Like at the end, I had this picture of the ladies in the attic, the chaos in her head. They were sitting at a table, they were quiet, and they were drinking some lavender tea, enjoying that calm energy. So it was calming the chaos to be able to find the insight. When we're in that chaotic energy and our thoughts are all over the place and we're in the crazy of the day, maybe that's not the time to find the insight. But allowing spaces like this where you can tap into that later on, that's where the insight is. So also, I had a flash of moonstone. And the idea with moonstone, one of the ideas with moonstone, is that it reminds us to welcome in and explore our inner energies in the inner depths of our mind and our soul. And it celebrates that which it celebrates our emotion and our intuition and our imagination, and allows us to navigate that. So I felt like the moonstone celebrated the ability to navigate our emotions and navigate our intuition and navigate our imagination as we move through life in general. And as we do activities like we did today. One of my favorite stones. See, there's a lot that's aligning for you in this practice today. I love that. And I feel like it's great when you connect with a stone like that and it represents something for you. Those are the great ways. I love to make pieces of jewelry for people with that, because then when they wear it, it reminds them, this is the energy that I want to welcome into my life today. I love this stone. I love this color. I love this saying. This is what it represents for me. And by wearing it, I recognize I want to welcome that into my life today. And that's actually what created the unique jewelry that I am now creating and sharing on my Etsy page. So we talked about the ladies in the attic drinking the lavender tea. I loved that. That was perfect. That I was kind of a nod to April's ladies in the attic. And then there was actually, when the purple was washing over us, it felt like there was aqua or turquoise color swirled through it. And to me, that represented a reminder for us to have confidence in communicating whatever it is we want into our life. But also have that confidence with communicating this insight to ourselves, with communicating what this purple energy brings to us. Have confidence in how that works and how we welcome that into our life. And the aqua really resonates with our throat chakra, which is our communication center. It's our free will center. So welcoming that, the energy of this meditation into that space, help us find ways to communicate this notion into our life more. Does that make sense? So those are most of the impressions that I had. I would love to hear in the comments below if any of those resonated with you. I think it is Stacy, right? It says Salon Indigo Euphora, but I think April mentioned that you were Stacy. You've had a lot that's resonated with you. I love that. I wear aquamarine around my neck every day. Okay, so again, validation about welcoming that confidence and that communication energy and allowing that to flow and welcome in insight. Very cool. And there's one last thing that I wanted to share, and I'm just going to put it out there. And if it lands with somebody, that's great. If it doesn't, that's great too. I felt like I had this notion of someone that wore purple all the time. She felt like an aunt energy. I don't know if she was somebody passed on, somebody in real life, or just how the energy was creating the image in my mind. But it felt like there was somebody that wore purple a lot in life, and I feel like she was a little bit more boisterous and bold, and I feel like she also had a real strong religious energy to her. Like she celebrated and communicated her energy with her religion with the world, and she did so confidently. It felt like she had a little bit of an Italian heritage or a bolder heritage like that. But I had a flash of somebody like that, so I'm like, I'm just going to put it out there. But I also feel like that notion represents having the boldness to share our truth with the world, but also having the boldness to share our truth with ourselves and taking space like this within the meditation to connect with ourselves and connect with this energy and taking those moments for that insight. So yeah, that was our purple meditation today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you would like to share any more experiences, feel free. As well as I would love to connect with you guys on a couple of things. I would like to share, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Etsy, and I have a website. And you can look up Unique Beauty and Meditation on any of those platforms and find that. As well as my website is www.uniquebeautyandmeditation.com. There is an events tab now on my website that you can check out, and I will share any Zooms or group meditations that I'm having. And I'm actually hosting a group intuitive meditation, much like we would do today. I'm hosting one through a Zoom link on the 7th of October, which is next Wednesday at 7 p.m. There's 2 7s there. I'll have to look that up. I would love to invite you to join. If you are interested and you go to the events tab on my website, it gives you the phone number as well as the email that you can use to connect with me and share that you're interested. Once you call, text message, direct message me on Instagram, whatever, and say that you're interested in the October 7th Zoom meditation, then I will send the Zoom link for you. I'll send a Square invoice that you can pay. It's $15 for a group meditation the day before your birthday. Well, happy birthday. And then once you've paid, then I'll send you the Zoom link. As well as I would love for you to mention that you heard about the Zoom through the Courageous in Creation Mindset Mondays, and then you'll get $5 off of that group meditation. So instead of 15, it'll be 10. A great way to check it out. So I would love to, if you mention Courageous in Creation, when you share your interest, you'll get $5 off of that group meditation. Awesome. As well as if you're unable to attend in person that day, the Zoom, I can record it so that everybody can check out the Zoom afterwards. So if you're unable to attend at that time, I do record them so you can still get that Zoom link afterwards. As well as I welcome you guys to check out my Etsy page. It is new and growing. I'm very excited for a lot of the stuff I'm going to be putting on there. I have a lot of jewelry that I want to put on there. I currently have jewelry on there. Each piece of jewelry that I sell comes with a starter affirmation, as well as renewed with Reiki before I send it out. And there's guided meditations in there that you can download and experience. There's one actually that I just uploaded that is the body calming meditation, where we went through the body and calm the different sections of the body. It's just that, to calm the body and the mind. And I would also love to offer you the code capital C, capital I, capital C 15, and you'll get 15% off of anything on my Etsy page, as in celebration for joining this, and as a thank you for the Courageous in Creation group and community. My Etsy page is Unique Meditation. Actually, if you look up Unique Meditation on Etsy, the title is Unique Beauty and Meditation, but the page itself and the username is Unique Meditation. Anyway, if you look up Unique Meditation, I will also, I think on my Instagram, it's linked in the bio of my Instagram. So if you go to the Unique Beauty and Meditation Instagram page, it is the link in my bio, and it'll take you right there. But yes, it pulls up Unique Beauty and Meditation Etsy page. So yay! I'm excited to share all that with you, and to experience more of this moving forward. So very cool. So if nobody else has any questions or thoughts, and I've shared all that, if you're open, I would love to finish off with an affirmation. And I'll leave you the affirmation, and then you can head about your Monday and enjoy whatever energy this week brings for you. And again, I encourage you to take a few moments to take a few deep breaths and allow yourself the ability to set down the chaos and embrace the insight that surrounds you, which is what our purple energy brought us today. And a reminder, before we pull our last affirmation card, any of the tips, tricks, or ideas provided in any of my events or lives or what have you are meant for spiritual entertainment and enlightenment purposes only. If you have any physical or mental health concerns, please seek a physical or mental health professional. And of course, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, one last affirmation card, and then we'll finish up for the day. And I can't spread them out on my new desk. Okay, we're going to go in underneath again, get the insight that's in underneath, because that was the theme of our meditation. I am a channel of grace, love, and healing messages. So when you're doing the work of our purple energy, I want you to remember that you are a channel for the grace, the love, and the healing that you need, and that it surrounds you. So you can embrace the affirmation, I am a channel of grace, love, and healing. And welcome those energies into your life by affirming that around you. So I think that's all I've got for today. Again, thank you, April and Cynthia, for allowing me the opportunity to do this. I'm super excited to be here. And if anybody wants to connect one-on-one, I encourage that. And I'm excited to see all of the wonderful things that the ladies at Courageous in Creation are going to bring to the table moving forward. Have a wonderful, uniquely beautiful day. Thank you for joining. And for your red and blue leash and the purple motorcycle and the bee, and like, you are completely tapped into all of this, what the purple brought to you. So very cool. Have a wonderful day and celebrate your uniquely beautiful self. See you later.